Good morning, Uncle Lou here. With a police blotter edition here of the Uncle Lou Show. Now, I just saw a video that Bama Life did about this knucklehead over at UGA, Jonathan, whatever his name is, getting kicked off the team. And it's a good video. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. His channel is Bama Life. But it's a good video. He brings some pretty good perspective to the situation here. But Uncle Lou wants to go ahead and address a few things regarding these disciplinary actions at UGA and things like this. Now, first off, UGA is not the only place where this happens, so don't even start with the we recruit nothing but thugs and all this kind of, don't even go there. If you Google the name of any school, any college, and then the word suspensions after it, you can read for days. It happens everywhere. It's not specific to UGA. Now, it does happen a lot at UGA, and I'm not happy about that. I don't like it. My opinion on the matter is I don't care how good these players are or think they are. They're not above the program, period. And Mark Richt and the administration over at UGA have proved that year after year here. We've kicked some of our best players off the team, not to mention people we've suspended. There's been numerous years where half our starting defense was suspended for the first game or two. Isaiah Kroll, which was the #1 ranked high school running back coming out of high school, signed with UGA. We kicked him off the team, didn't need him, don't want him. It's that simple. I'm not happy about it, but what you people have to understand is there are no NCAA regulations on these things. In other words, it's not like the NFL where there's a drug policy that's set in stone that says if you fail your first drug test, you have to sit out this number of games, and if you fail your second drug test, you have to sit out this number of games. That doesn't exist in the NCAA. So unfortunately, it's left up to each individual school how they choose to go ahead and handle these things. Now, in my opinion, UGA has handled it in the best way possible. Mark Richt has a track record. He does not put up with this stuff. Now, he does give second chances, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that in college football or in life in general. Everyone deserves a second chance. With that being said, there comes a time when it's time to cut ties. Now, I'm not going to list a bunch of other schools that have suspended and suspended players and players kicked off the team and players forced to transfer and things like that. You can do that on your own. Google the name of any school followed by the word suspensions, and you can find this information. It's out there. But I'm a little bit tired of everyone, ganging up on UGA like this is the only place it happens. That's just simply not true. And like I said, it's hard to find another school that is tougher on these sorts of things than UGA is, and I give Coach Richt and the staff over there all the credit for that. But you can look around from school to school. Take LSU, for example. These knuckleheads over there let the inmates run the asylum. Last year, their star running back, Jeremy Hill, was suspended. And Les Miles and all his genius decided to let the team vote on whether or not he got kicked off the team. Give me a break here. Of course the team is going to vote to reinstate him. He was their #1 running back. They needed him, so of course they're going to do that. That's the coward's way out, Les, if you're watching, and I'm pretty sure that you are. That was a weak move there, buddy. Grow a pair. Either kick somebody off the team or don't. Don't try to shift the burden onto your players. It's irresponsible and shows lack of leadership, sir. Sorry about that. And Cormac, one of Cormac's favorite things to say is that UGA has nothing but thugs and that we let anybody in and that, Georgia Tech doesn't do that and blah, blah, blah. You're lying. Any player that Georgia Tech can con into coming there, that's what they're going to go ahead and do. You can Google Georgia Tech suspensions, and they've got several right now. They just kicked a couple of guys off the team, suspended a few of their defensive starters. So don't act like it's an SEC thing or a Georgia thing or anything like that. It happens everywhere, sir. That's right, and don't even get me started on Auburn and going all the way back to Scam Newton. Anybody with half a brain knows he was paid. It's that simple. I don't care what they can prove or couldn't prove or anything like that. It happened, period. It's over and done with now. I don't expect anything to ever come of it now. You know, they won. Congratulations. You had the best quarterback money could buy, period. Uncle Lou even knows how you paid him, and some of you other people probably know too. But if there's anybody watching that doesn't know, then I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. But basically what happened is some bigwig Auburn booster that owns one of these casinos there in Alabama that runs the slot machines. It's not that hard to rig one of these machines up. Yep, and then you just rope the machine off, put an out of order sign on it or whatever you need to do. And then when the person comes in that you want to win all the money, you take the rope away from it, you open the machine back up, and you tell the person, go put $1 in that machine and pull the handle. They pull the handle, and what do you know? They win several $100,000. It's not that hard to do, and that's what happened with Scam Newton and his crooked preacher dad. That's right, I said it. I've been saying it for years. I'm not going to stop now. But like I said, that's over and done with. I'm not going to drag all that up. Auburn does half of its recruiting from the Athens-Clarke County Jail. If you read down there, if you read Auburn's roster and an Athens-Clarke County police blotter, they're one and the same. So it happens everywhere. It's not just UGA. My opinion is these knuckleheads at UGA need to get right or get out. So I don't care. I'd rather lose because we kicked those players off the team than win because we didn't. It's that simple. But it is not just UGA. So don't even come on here and comment that UGA recruits nothing but thugs and nothing but dope heads and all this kind of thing, because it's just not true. It happens everywhere. If a kid can play high school football, he's going to play in college somewhere, whether it's UGA or Auburn or one of the JV conferences like the ACC or the Big 12. They're going to land somewhere. It's that simple with the money and things involved in college football now. These people, these coaches, these recruiters are going to take chances on kids. It's just going to happen, and no one bats 1,000. So you're going to have a few bad apples there, and that goes for every school. Anyway, I just wanted to clear this up real quick because Uncle Lou's getting a little bit tired of people teaming up on Georgia that they're nothing but thugs and blah, 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 when this happens everywhere. Now, I'm not making excuses for these kids. Like I said, if they screw up, especially multiple times, then yes, it's time to get rid of them, and UGA does that. Unlike some other schools who sweep things under the rug or provide their star quarterbacks all-you-can-eat crab meat. That's right. But I guess you got to do what you had to do to win, so whatever. But anyway, I got to get off of here because I can feel my blood pressure starting to rise. I'm getting a little irritated, and the doctor says that's not good for me. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Go Dogs!